We know that the road ahead is important. Whether it's your daily drive or your next big adventure, the right vehicle makes all the difference. From the reliability of a Toyota to the strength of a Ram truck, we offer vehicles built to last with options for every lifestyle. State-of-the-art technology, unbeatable performance, and the comfort you deserve. It's all waiting for you at Red River. Visit us online at redriverauto.com.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
We know it, and we're proud of it. 103.7 The Buzz.
Arkansas, an outdoor paradise. People travel hundreds of miles to enjoy what, well, some of us take for granted. We aren't called the natural state without reason. With an abundance of rivers, lakes, and streams loaded with adventure. Scenic views that will take your breath away. Biking trails and back roads just begging to be discovered. Sit back and relax as Ray Tucker and longtime journalist Brian Hendricks explore our magnificent state with this week's edition of Ray Tucker's Arkansas Outdoors. Brought to you by Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
You know, we start the show tonight. I'm really ticked off. I want you to know that. I'm mad at Mother Nature.
Yeah.
What a curve she's thrown us here, Brian Hendricks.
She's thrown us an extra week of duck season. The one that we didn't have. It was warm all duck season.
Tell them to turn around and come back.
Yeah, hot all deer season. Now we finally got fall. So
it's not nice to be mad at Mother Nature.
Is that duck call you got around your neck?
It is, yeah.
All right. One of my favorite events of the year is coming up, and that is the Fly Fishing Film Tour Festival.
Fly Fishing Film Tour.
Yeah. Brian, we've been like 2 or 3, is this our third or fourth year, Ron?
We've been to all of them.
I
have.
I'm real good. Third or fourth. It's the fifth.
We started before COVID.
Okay.
And had to take 1 year off.
Mm-hmm, yep. And it's one of the great events. And so let's introduce our guests while we're here. We got Ron Blome.
I'm trying to get my chair up here. This is always no, I can't say that. That's politically incorrect to say that. It's one of those crazy drills. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got what you're throwing it at.
All right, fire away, Brian.
All right, we have with us in studio tonight Ron Blome. We have Mark Wingfield and John Pinetta of the Arkansas Fly Fishers. John's also with the Mayfly Project.
Yep.
Believe you are.
I'm a team lead.
Get in that mic if you would.
I'm a team lead.
We're not catching you.
Pot him up a little bit, Ray.
And anything to pot up.
Test team. Were you there?
I had this issue. I was just explaining. All the mics were up and ready to go.
All right, we're good. So anyway, keep going.
And so,
All right.
So which one of those is working?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is it working?
I don't hear anything.
Not coming through here, but we're going to have faith that it's going out on the air. So.
All right, yeah. So this is my third year in the Mayfly Project and my first year as a lead mentor this year.
And so Arkansas Fly Fishers is involved with a lot of things. Mayfly Project Healing Waters,
Casting for Recovery, the breast cancer
yeah,
retreats that
right.
we help host every September this year.
And your main fundraiser is this event right here, the Fly Fishing Film Tour that Ray and I have been to for 5 years, minus the COVID year. And
if you give me my sheet, I wrote all my notes down on you. We can.
Well, I've got them now. You're not getting them back.
There's a backstory to this, though. We used to do an annual banquet, and we worked like crazy to put it on. And it seemed like the same small number of board people and others would bid on the silent auctions and do all the work. At the end of the day, we raised, $400 or $500 for the people that we wanted to support. Well, we discovered the film tour, which are just fabulous. These are curated videos, and a lot of the big outdoor companies are behind it. But the long and short story of it is that we, with our raffle and ticket sales, we can raise $4,000 or $5,000, and then we turn all those funds around and use them to support projects like the Mayfly Project, the Veterans Outreach Program, and also Casting for Recovery. So it's just been an amazing thing for us, and it's entertaining. It's fun. It's a great evening.
Well, let me just say, let's talk about the Arkansas Fly Fishers first of all. One of the great outdoor organizations in our state. I think I'm a dues-paying member. The only problem is you all meet on Monday nights, and we have our show on Monday nights, and we can't attend. But your organization's terrific.
It is, and tonight we just left our meeting. John Bracey, the head of TU, 722, the Little Red River group,
Trout's
was
Unlimited.
speaking, and we had about 70 plus people. Mark, what about that? It?
So, what was the presentation on tonight?
Well, he was talking about what TU is trying to do to help encourage the preservation of the river. A lot of concern about runoff, siltation, and the erratic nature. It's not that we don't get enough water down the river, it's that erratic nature because we are this big buffer in Greers Ferry Lake for rainfall. Right. You know, the Bull Shoals and the other lakes can take up a couple of inches of rain. Well, you know, Greers Ferry can take like 16 inches of rain, so it fills way up and goes way down. So we get and that of course feeds the dam and the hydropower. So we're kind of at the whim of that. There are some things afoot, maybe with Congress, to try to get us a little more protected status. But in any event, it is a terrific fishery. I was up there just the other day. It was great. John, you guys did. Mark, you were fishing last Friday?
Monday.
Or Monday?
Yeah. Water was low, unfortunately, but fish are moving around. It's going to be another good season this year, I think. So if you haven't been up there, folks, you need to get back up there.
All right, let me produce from my spot over here. Can any of you guys hear him through your headsets?
I could. Just try to
Talk right.
right into the mic.
Right into the mic.
Keep talking.
Yeah,
there you go.
good,
Yeah, you just got to kind of
Okay.
get in there
I just
close.
scared,
I'm an old.
I just scared him away.
Love on the mic.
I started in radio too many decades ago, but anyway.
Well, we had a
The
very
equipment was a little different, Ron, when you and I started, okay?
Yeah, well,
We had a
yeah,
very
we
good-
had to crank the generator to stay on the air.
Oh, I'm not that old.
I'm over here watching him through my peripheral.
Yeah.
we had a very vivid description of these microphone screens here, and I think that scared him away. He's been trying to stay away from them.
Yeah. But I mean, the club itself, we've got 250 members. We host outings. Just this past few months, was on a club outing to Chile, in Patagonia, Chile, down in South America. A 10-hour flight from here, a long flight, but it was fabulous fishing. We just did a trip to North Georgia, fishing the Soquay and the Toccoa rivers, and caught some great fish. We do an annual outing at Craners on the White River. We've got an outing coming up on the Frying Pan River in Colorado. And we have a monthly meeting with great speakers. We do sipping and tying once a month, where people come in and sit around the table and we share fly fishing patterns and tying. And what's really interesting about that is how many newcomers we get to that who say, I've seen videos of that. I'm interested in it, but I want to try it. So we have a lot of people come in and try that out.
So how do I join this club, or someone join the club?
Well, you can go to arkansasflyfishers.com, and if you join between now and our April meeting, which is the third Monday of April, you're also automatically entered for a chance in one of 3 guide trips that we'll be giving away, just as kind of a benefit to get our memberships in early.
I want to talk about that Chile trip a little bit later, but Toccoa River, that's all around Blue Ridge and up in there. That's my old stomping grounds. That's some great fishing, and people don't know that much about that.
No.
Outside that region.
Yeah, Blue Ridge is an amazing little town. It's almost like Eureka Springs, and it attracts a lot of weekend people. A lot of folks from Atlanta come up there, and Bill Oyster has a place there where you could learn how to build a bamboo rod if you've got enough money in the bank account and go in and do it. But it's a beautiful place. But all of North Georgia has these tremendous free-flowing mountain streams with a lot of nice trout.
And people just get wild about getting up and going up these stair-step ledge things, and fly fishing for 4-inch brook trout, and they think that's the greatest thing in the world.
Trophies.
Yeah. But they got a lot of things. And did you go to Helen, Georgia?
Yeah, in fact we stayed at Helen, and we were fishing the Soquay right outside of there.
Okay, well, I think it's the other girl singer for the B-52s. I think her name was Wendy Williams. Mm-hmm. She owns a place up there, kind of a Airbnb.
Yeah, Ted Turner owns a big place too.
Okay,
Well, you hang out with him, right?
No,
Yeah.
Ted didn't invite us in.
Running buddy.
We fished with another gentleman who had a daily rod fee, whose land abuts Ted's, and we were catching 20-inch, 5-pound rainbows.
Wow.
Shame on you.
I know.
So what made that water special?
The guy feeds them now and then.
Ah.
and there's not a lot of pressure,
Right.
and a lot of insects. So
And they were biting what?
they were biting pheasant tails and
Big streamers?
chinobles on top. I had them hitting the chinobles. I had them hitting a little size 18 pheasant tail underneath.
So when a rainbow that big takes a fly, what's that like?
Oh, it's electric.
Yeah.
On a 4-weight rod
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
That's really cool, but I really do want to come back to the Chile thing because that's something I've wanted to do for a long time. Chile, Patagonia, and Argentina and all that. But we're going to come back here in a little bit. We're going to talk about this fly fishing film tour, what that's all about. Ray's going to discuss all the films because he's got them right there. And join us on the other side.
No, Ron's going to discuss them. I'm going to throw the names of them out. And his guest.
Ray Tucker here for Honda of North Little Rock. If you're a fan of the Triumph motorcycles, I have good news for you. Honda of North Little Rock carries the legendary classics to the cutting-edge rides. We carry Daytona 600, the iconic Bonneville Bobber, the TF450X, the stunning Bonneville Elvis Presley Edition, plus the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. We have gear, bikes, and full service for Triumph enthusiasts. And much, much more. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Down south, a handshake means something, and we let our actions do the talking. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm is rooted in Southern tradition and grit. Southern-born and raised and Arkansas-based, Brad Hendricks is named a Mid-South super lawyer year after year. So for car and big truck wrecks, medical malpractice, wrongful death, bankruptcy, and Social Security claims, his law firm produces results. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Southern roots, serious results.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus, lots of fun choices. Like ping pong, right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Get $250 on us with your first $25 wager.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. When Linda Blackman was only 14, she marched across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama with 600 people. They were set upon by state troopers, who savagely attacked them on orders from segregationist Governor George C. Wallace. This televised inhumanity led to support for the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Linda Blackman recently died at the age of 75. Her life reminds us that sometimes you just have to stand up and move forward. Double B's is in your corner as you work to make Arkansas a better place. We respect your time and your budget, and we're here to provide value and convenience. Come on in to Double B's, because Double B's is where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Double B's.
It's game day. Are your moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms keeping you from the action? Skyrizi, risankizumab Riza, could help you get back to the game. Skyrizi is proven to help people feel significant symptom relief, achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
Ray Tucker here for Honda of North Little Rock. If you're a fan of the Triumph motorcycles, I have good news for you. Honda of North Little Rock carries the legendary classics to the cutting-edge rides. We carry Daytona 600, the iconic Bonneville Bobber, the TF450X, the stunning Bonneville Elvis Presley Edition, plus the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. We have gear, bikes, and full service for Triumph enthusiasts. And much, much more. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
And we're back with Ray Tucker's Arkansas Outdoors, and we are visiting with Mark Wingfield, John Pinetta, and Ron Blome of the Arkansas Fly Fishers, and we're talking about the fly fishing film tour. And Ron, start us off.
Well, the film tour is Saturday, April 4th. It's always the Saturday before Easter because we figured you're in town and you want to get out of the house. So come on down to Cal's Ron Robinson. You can get tickets at our website. We'll get into that more later. The films themselves, really good films this year. My favorite one, and I got to rearrange him, is called Fish Out of Water. There's a guy, he's a musician in Nashville, and he opens up near the beginning without a spoiler, says, one of the most wild places I ever fished was Arkansas. But this year I'm going to Iceland, and he's going after the Grand Slam, which is Atlantic salmon, brown trout, and Arctic char.
And Ron, correct on it, when I describe these as the quality you would see on National Geographic.
Oh, yeah.
If not better.
And on the first one, it's stunning. I don't know how they got the drones to fly over the volcanoes and not get eaten up, but volcanoes and waterfalls and gigantic fish, and it's fast-paced. It's one of the best videos I've seen in the film tour in the 6 years we've done it. There's another great one on a guy who he's hitchhiking across Argentina, and he's picked up by a guy who ends up he's starting a fishing lodge, and so he helps him start. And like 20 years later, he goes back to be a guide there. Fabulous show. There's one about a lodge in the Yukon, and the lodge burns down, and will it come back? And it's a resurrection story of that. There's a great story on the fly fishing community in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, that guides out there. One of my favorite films this year, though, features Arkansas. It features the Mayfly Project with Jess Westbrook helped found here in the state. And John is going to be a team leader this year, and you're even actually in that video along with other people. Tell people a little bit about what that program is.
Okay, yeah, so it is. It's going to be an awesome year for the Film Fest, but this is going to be a really special year with Arkansas being showcased through the Mayfly Project. The Mayfly Project is a nonprofit organization that takes children that are going to be aging out of the foster care system. They put a fly rod in their hand and just get them immersed in the water, get them a little bit connected differently so that they have something to go out in the world and possibly, make things a little bit easier than they've had so far. So, it's a very special project. I started 3 years ago with the project just as a mentor, and when I was offered the position to do a team mentor lead position, I couldn't turn it down. It's really cool to watch these kids learn and grow, and I've seen exactly what it'll do. We've had several children come back with us that they've already left the foster care system, and they're actually trying to get into their own projects and things like that. So, yeah, it started locally here with Jess Westbrook, and now it's international, and it's just a really, really good organization.
It's one of the coolest feelings you'll ever get if you go to do anything with the Mayfly Project and you see what they're doing is off the charts.
Yeah,
it's some of these kids, I mean, they're not really, it's like fly fishing, they're not really bought into it. But these mentors.
Yeah, in fact, most of those kids come in there and they don't even really have a care in the world about doing it. They just want something to do, and then after about the second session, they're really tied into it. So it's really cool.
I think this last banquet they had a young lady that they did a piece on who had come out of the foster care system, came back and is a mentor. Am I correct on that?
That's correct. Yeah, several.
I mean, tears in your eyes, I can tell you that.
Yeah, several children have came out of the project and run their own projects now. So.
Well, I'm a testament to that too. My uncle taught me how to fly fish, in the summer of my 13th year, and it was a life-changing experience at a time when I really needed some direction. So that was before the Mayfly Project, of course, but it's a very restorative, life-defining thing when you can get into it.
Yeah, and it really changes when you take that and then you give that away to somebody else.
Here's the amazing thing about the sport of fly fishing. The popularity of it has gone through the ceiling over the last, 10, 15 years or 10 years?
Well, yeah, at least that. I mean, the river runs through it, which was 20-plus years ago, helped spark it. But I would say in the last 10 years, you've gotten like a whole new generation that's gotten interested in it. And, COVID pushed a lot of people outside. It pushed up real estate prices along a lot of rivers and all that, but it put a lot more people into the outdoor world, and I think they've enjoyed it.
And the big deal is, and you can attest to this, the number of females that have taken up this sport and fallen in love with it. And I was about to say earlier, all you guys take your wives. Well, all you wives take the husbands now.
You have more time to fish.
We do have a women's program at the Arkansas Fly Fishers where we try to encourage fly fishing and to offer instruction and have special casting days for our women members. And we've increased our, I think, 35 to 45 women members now. Mark, you know more about that.
Yeah, we had definitely decided that we needed to be catering to women more so because according to all the rags out there, it's the fastest growing sector within the sport now. And so here in Arkansas, we're just so blessed with so many opportunities. And let's face it, the stress in everyday life is it's horrible. And so, to be able to go out and stand in a cool stream in a beautiful area and watch little otters playing in the water in front of you and, seeing that eagle coming down above you, it doesn't get any better than that, boy.
All right, we're going to take a break here on Ray Tucker's Arkansas Outdoors. Back with more talk on the Fly Fishing Film Tour coming up. It's the weekend of the Final Four, I will tell you that, but I would tell you what, be there. Back in a moment.
Ray Tucker here for Honda of North Little Rock. If you're a fan of the Triumph motorcycles, I have good news for you. Honda of North Little Rock carries the legendary classics to the cutting-edge rides. We carry Daytona 600, the iconic Bonneville Bobber, the TF450X, the stunning Bonneville Elvis Presley Edition, plus the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. We have gear, bikes, and full service for Triumph enthusiasts, and much, much more. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
This is Anthony Lucas, here to tell you about my favorite spot in Little Rock, Corky's. Sure, Corky's may look all ribs and barbecue on the outside, but did you know Corky's was also nominated for Central Arkansas's best catfish? And don't get me started on their chicken, shrimp, and nachos.
Those Big Joe burgers, Anthony.
Big Joe, when did you get here?
You really stealing my thunder, Anthony. Corky's is my place.
No way you love Corky's like me, Joe.
Talk to me when you have your own menu item, Lucas.
Corky's ribs and barbecue. March Mania is back in play at Gwatney Buick GMC. And the clock is ticking on the best deals of the year. 2026 GMC Canyon's available at just 3.9%. Get power, performance, and savings on 2026 Sierra 1500 Elevation as low as 0%. Call 501-945-4444. Power forward with Buick. 2026 Encore GX at just $199 a month. Or 2026 Invista at just $219 a month. Call 501-945-4444 and envision yourself in a 2026 Envision at an unheard of 0.9. This month, all the deals are a slam dunk because Gwatney Buick GMC will not be beat during the March Mania sale. 501-945-4444. Gwatney Buick GMC, 5700 Landers Road in North Little Rock. GwatneyBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade. Some vehicles require qualifying trade-in. All offers with approved credit. Encore and Invista are low mileage 24-month leases.
Ray Tucker here for Honda of North Little Rock. If you're a fan of the Triumph motorcycles, I have good news for you. Honda of North Little Rock carries the legendary classics to the cutting-edge rides. We carry Daytona 600, the iconic Bonneville Bobber, the TF450X, the stunning Bonneville Elvis Presley Edition, plus the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. We have gear, bikes, and full service for Triumph enthusiasts, and much, much more. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Be a part of a new era of Razorback football under Coach Silverfield. Join the Razorback Foundation for as little as $50 for priority access to tickets, parking, and exclusive events with coaches and players. Text JOIN to 479-349-4313 or visit RazorbackFoundation.com. That's JOIN to 479-349-4313. As a Razorback Foundation member, you'll experience a lifetime full of Razorback memories. Go Hogs!
Arkansas sports fans, this is a night you don't want to miss. The 68th Annual Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame Induction Banquet is happening April 10th at the Oaklawn Event Center. From championship moments to legendary careers, they're honoring the icons who built Arkansas sports. For information on tickets and tables, visit arksportshalloffame.com or by calling 501-313-4158. Celebrate the legends, relive the moments, and be a part of Arkansas sports history April 10th.
Ray Tucker here for Honda of North Little Rock. If you're a fan of the Triumph motorcycles, I have good news for you. Honda of North Little Rock carries the legendary classics to the cutting-edge rides. We carry Daytona 600, the iconic Bonneville Bobber, the TF450X, the stunning Bonneville Elvis Presley Edition, plus the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. We have gear, bikes, and full service for Triumph enthusiasts, and much, much more. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Welcome back to Ray Tucker's Arkansas Outdoors. Time to talk to Neil Atkinson, Saracen Casino Resort down in Pine Bluff. Neil, it's a special time of the year for you guys.
Well, the madness of March has arrived, and so far it has been good to the Razorbacks men basketball team. What a feat to take down the SEC tournament crown. I think they were penciled in as a 5 seed before that, and I think that got them a 4 seed now. And they'll be playing the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. The line came out, and they were favored at 15.5, and it's moved to 14.5. That line may wobble a little bit before they play on Thursday. But I think everybody right now is either filling out their brackets or figuring out how to get to Portland, Oregon right now. But we'll probably still have a good turnout there, but just a big week all the way around.
All right, you got Hog baseball tomorrow?
Yeah, we sure do, and I don't think I have ever seen this before, but if I would see it, it would be with the Arkansas Razorbacks playing. They are a 10.5-run favorite over the Northern Colorado Bears. I don't think I've seen one that high, a run line in baseball, and the over and under is just 12.5. That one's, if that comes to fruition, that's likely to be a run rule game, and just remember, a run rule game is once there's 10 after 7 innings, the game ends. So, and with the line at 10.5, that's going to be a little bit tricky to bet. But just make sure you keep that in mind if you do bet that one. Everybody else, make sure you check out that special tabs. We got 2 fantastic promotions, plus more coming up that we'll release the day of the game. But we've got an NCAA championship protection and a buzzer beater multiplier. Just go to the website, check on the more info, opt in for that. And especially that championship protection, that's hard. That's a hard one to pass up on.
All right, Neil Atkinson, appreciate it very much.
All right, everybody, good luck on all your brackets and good luck on all your parlays this week. And go Hogs, and let's have a good one.
And download the app, betsaracen.com.
And we are back with Ray Tucker's Arkansas Outdoors, and we're visiting with Ron Blome, John Pinetta, and Mark Wingfield, the Arkansas Fly Fishers. And the big event coming up for you guys is the Fly Fishing Film Tour. And I'm going to preface this, that thing goes a lot of different places, but sometimes they have it in a bar on a sheet or something, Y'all have got, the Ron Robinson Theater, great venue, great screens, and just a
brand new super high def, like 16K projector.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a phenomenal theater for any event. I've seen some of the other productions there, and it's fantastic, and it's great for us. They show the Fly Fishing Film Tour up in Cotter later in the year, and they project it on the base of the bridge because they do all their movies under the bridge. Right. But it's kind of old concrete that's a little crumbly. We're on a fantastic screen. One of the fun things about it, though, is we have a community mixer beforehand from 4 to 6 when the film tour starts. And we use the community room upstairs. We've got guides, we've got outfitters, we've got some outdoor retailers up there. And then we just have, there's beer and wine and soft drinks. People just get up there and they talk fishing and they ask questions and they learn a lot about the fishing industry here in Arkansas. And then the other side of that is we have a raffle. They're $20 for a ticket or $6 for $100. You can buy them online at our website when you get your tickets, or you can buy them at the door. And some of the items are just incredible. Mark, talk a little bit about what we've got in the raffle this year.
Yeah, we've got a customized or newly released C-Run bomb-proof fly rod case that's going to be given away. I mean, this thing, go to the moon and back with this thing. But a lot of Yeti cooler stuff. Going to do something a little different this year. We've got a rod outfit that's being put together for a child. So we've certainly always catered to the adults, but this event's for kids too.
It's a family event.
Yeah, my grandkids came last year and they brought friends and they walked out of there with a ton of swag. I mean, they were hooping and hollering because they loved it, and all the vendors that are in there are embracing all these kids as well. And hey, they're the next generation. We got to get them started. We got to get them understanding the conservation issues and get them plugged in. Keep them straight and narrow. But a lot of good raffle items. It'd be money well spent, I can assure you.
10 guide trips are in that.
10 guide trips. So
Let's talk about those a little bit.
Yeah, so we've got guides that guide not just on the Little Red, but up on the White. You got guys like John here that plug in on the Saline River. We've got guys that will put you on fish. So you want to catch fish, these are the guys, and we'll be giving away trips. 10 trips will be given away. But, you know, the good thing is you'll be able to sit down and talk to some of these guys, because if you've had no connection to the sport and you want to go out, that's money well spent with a guide, because they will teach you the rigging, they'll teach you the cast, they'll show you how to work the line and the water, all the good stuff to get you a good foundation to take care of.
Will they put you on the fish?
They will
Yes,
put
they
you
will.
on the fish.
You know, I used to think, guide trips, those are always expensive. But you know what? A guide trip is fly fishing boot camp, because you learn to do it right. They're very polite and they're very nice, but say, your backcast is going way too far back. Stop up high. You know, you get all these little tips. My roll casting got so much better on the last outing I had with a guide. It was like, man, I could have just paid for lessons.
I'm a guide, and anytime me and my wife go out somewhere new, we hire a guide.
It's like my uncle told me. He said, boy, I taught you everything you know, but I only taught you half of what I know.
You know, you were talking about young people. We have some young people who come to our sipping and tying event who are learning how to tie flies. And it's so cool to see, you know, an 8-year-old or 10-year-old or 12-year-old child sitting down there. And we've got a fairly new member of the club who's she just got into tying. She's a doctor. And, you know, who would have guessed until we finally said, what do you do for a living? But she comes over, she's got everything and lays it out, and she is so into fly tying. So, you know, it's not just us old guys with gray hair that are doing this anymore.
That's one of the amazing things about that mixer is that you go through those rooms and see, and it's like you have no idea what a presence fly fishing has in this state until all those people are all there in one area, you know, one floor of that building with all the stuff that they make and sell, and you know, the guides and you know the people that make the you know, the vests and the packs, and it's like the fly fishing is just a huge presence in this state.
Yeah.
Big industry.
I got to mention, to get tickets, because somebody's going to say, I got to leave, and they haven't said how to get tickets yet. You go to our website, ArkansasFlyFishers.com. Arkansas Fly Fishers is one word. And when you get on there, you'll see a couple of tabs. One of them says store. Click on the store, and you'll go down and you'll see a number of things that we have offered there. But in particular, you'll see the tickets for the film tour and the raffle tickets that are for sale.
Are the auction items out there already or no?
They're not listed
No,
yet. No,
we haven't listed those
It's
yet.
a raffle deal, so you don't know. It's not a silent auction where you're bidding on,
okay. I thought
on this particular case. This is all just, you know,
all right.
You pray that you win, and then you're surprised at the neat stuff you get.
So you have some people who think fly fishing is a rich man sport. That's not really the case.
Yeah, no, we definitely gotta change. We definitely gotta change that narrative up. Yeah, I think for a long time, you know, it was a rich man sport. We gotta get these kids involved and get these groups of individuals that may not be touched by that sport yet, because it changes everything. And it drives our economy here in Arkansas. So we got to continue to pour into our youth and pour into these other groups that don't get touched necessarily.
And the technology for rods has gotten so good.
Yeah.
You can buy a starter set for $130 that's got a great carbon fiber rod that if you'd had it 20 years ago, you would have said, oh my gosh, this is fantastic. I've never seen a rod this good anymore. The stuff is just gotten so good, it's phenomenal.
It's that good, and then when you get to the $1,000 rods, it's like OMG. You know?
Yeah, and they've hit that too.
Yeah, they have.
And then you want to go buy one. But you know what? I went to eBay and bought my Helios there for about half price.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was up at the Orvis Mothership store up in New England this fall, and they got all these rods out, and so I got home and I looked on eBay and I found a really nice brand new rod for half price.
There's a guy listening to this show right now that did not get a good price on his, so he's probably
And here's Ron's number, by the way.
we got to support our local businesses.
That's right. That's right.
Shop local.
Hey, can we put a little pitch in for our sponsor?
Absolutely.
Fish On Custom Rods is going to have
pull that thing over to you, Mark.
All right, sorry. Fish On Custom Rods is a big supporter and sponsor of our fly fishing film.
Is that Joey?
Joey Moe, you know Joey.
Yep.
Yeah. He's going to be there with all of his crew, and he's going to have a huge presence. And he caters to the fly fishing lifestyle, which we all love.
Really cool.
Yeah, and so he's got some cool stuff. You need to come see.
Joey's a cool guy. You
He
need to
is.
meet him.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy.
And we'll get him on as a guest maybe before the show. All right, we'll take a break. Back with more Ray Tucker's Arkansas Outdoors.
Ray Tucker here for Honda of North Little Rock. If you're a fan of the Triumph motorcycles, I have good news for you. Honda of North Little Rock carries the legendary classics to the cutting-edge rides. We carry Daytona 600, the iconic Bonneville Bobber, the TF450X, the stunning Bonneville Elvis Presley Edition, plus the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. We have gear, bikes, and full service for Triumph enthusiasts, and much, much more. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
This is the Pigskin Preacher, bringing you the word. 50 years ago, Bobby Knight led the Indiana Hoosiers to the last perfect season in college basketball, 32-0. 50 years later, Curt Cignetti led the Indiana football team to a perfect 16-0 season. Both required a little luck. The IU basketball team got lucky to tie Michigan in regulation and then won in overtime. Cignetti's boys were dead in the water at Penn State, only to escape it with a clutch TD throw from Fernando Mendoza. But the record books will only say that both were undefeated national champions. To the victor, go the spoils. Doublebees knows that your time is valuable, so you can pay at the pump with your Exxon or Phillips 66 mobile apps. With all the time you'll save, you'll finally be able to write the great American novel, Doublebees. It's where you gas it, grab it, and go. That's Doublebees.
Superstars Joe Klein and Pat Bradley for Arkansas's #1 sports app, Bet Saracen.
Joe, you know the main difference between Bet Saracen and those other guys?
Definitely. Easier to navigate. Always good parlays. Plus, lots of fun choices. Like ping pong. Right there on the app.
But the real difference are those special promos.
Get $250 on us with your first $25 wager.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Spring Sale and get 35% off paints and stains March 13th through the 23rd. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
Progressive presents Heroes That Keep Truckers Going. Today's hero, the Rest Up Bathroom Custodian. Is there toilet paper? No. Paper towels? No. Clean stalls? Also no. But the soap dispenser is full, and that counts for something. Thanks, hero. Know what else keeps truckers going? Progressive's expanded cargo protection through their enhanced Cargo Plus coverage. Get a quote at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Coverage subject to policy terms, limits, and conditions. Not available in California.
Tune in to Out of Bounds each Monday for Weekend Recap, brought to you by Fleet Management Services. Serving Central Arkansas for over 20 years, they're your small to mid-sized fleet specialists that also takes care of our fleet at Signal Media. Fleet Management Services is now hiring for Loop Tech, Tire Tech, and light maintenance. 8 paid holidays and paid vacation, paid health insurance, and 401k. Pay depends on experience and signing bonus. Apply in person at 901 East 8th Street in Little Rock.
Ray Tucker here for Honda of North Little Rock. If you're a fan of the Triumph motorcycles, I have good news for you. Honda of North Little Rock carries the legendary classics to the cutting-edge rides. We carry Daytona 600, the iconic Bonneville Bobber, the TF450X, the stunning Bonneville Elvis Presley Edition, plus the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. We have gear, bikes, and full service for Triumph enthusiasts, and much, much more. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
And we're back with Ray Tucker's Arkansas Outdoors. We've been talking about fly fishing and the fly fishing film tour, but we're going to take a little trip down the road to Mount Ida, and we're going to talk to Fisher Davis of Fisher Davis Guide Service. And welcome to Ray Tucker's Arkansas Outdoors, Fisher Davis.
Yes, sir. It's a pleasure.
You were on here a long time ago, talking about some of your, I think it was your high school bass fishing stuff, and you've moved on past that, and now you're making a living at it, it sounds like. How's that going?
Yes, sir. Oh, I love it. Stay busy. Sometimes because it's great.
So what does your service entail? What do you fish for, and where do you do it?
Lake the Gray and Lake Hamilton. And bass, walleye, fluke, pretty much everything, even some stripes.
You should have seen Ray's ears and eyes go up when you mentioned walleyes.
I have never, I've never fished for walleye.
So,
most people don't even realize that we have them here in Arkansas.
And I like to keep it that way, but we can talk about it. So what's going on right now? You know, we've got some, it looks like the weather seems like it's a month ahead. We've got things blooming that usually don't bloom till about a month later, the red buds and the dogwoods and all that. What's going on under the water, and what are you catching?
Man, been catching the largemouth real well, except, now, like, as far as we've had this real cold front, a real bad cold front. I mean, in the that's kind of ahead a little bit. But I'm looking forward to this weekend. I'll be fishing a trips after that, and it's supposed to warm back.
So how do people get in touch with you? Tell us about your service, what all you provide, what are your rates, and how can people reach you?
Yes, sir. They can get in touch with me probably easiest just through my website, which you just mentioned when you introduced me, which was, and all you have to do is add .com to that, and that brings you directly to me. So, yeah. .com. And then as far as my services, I offer a wide variety of hours, meaning the time at the small 2 and 3 hour, 4 hour, 6 hour, and then an 8 hour. I would say the typical trip is a 4, and for 2 people, that's 400.
That's a very good bargain. And you provide what?
Everything. Tackle, the bait. I clean the fish, and I guess the most is that price that I just mentioned. That is that entails everything. Like I said, the when they show up.
You failed to mention the ribeyes.
Yeah, no ribeyes either. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Fisher will eat the ribeye while you watch.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, how do you determine? You mentioned 3 lakes, and how do you determine which one you're going to go to?
Man, it depends on the time we'll be fishing for, time of year. So, for example, one of the fishing lakes that we have, and the reason for that is full of grass. It's also a lot smaller than Ouachita. So if they versus down the lake or it doesn't take to go to the other, whereas trying to fish both in the same day is doable.
Right.
It seems like, or if we get flood or some sort of weather that would affect the fish in a negative way, it's a little bit more consistent since they too much. And if it's ever tough, it seems like it always does better.
You were talking about the fishing had been really good. We've got this cold snap here, and then later in the weeks it's going to get in the mid-70s again. So what does this snap do, and when do the fish get back on?
And all that, they're wanting to tank, and that's not just bass, that's crappie, that's all the fish that's on. And instead of them moving up, they'll back out, and it's really where they won't eat as well. Forward to is once it heats back up, you get those days where it's just slowly. I think we're about seeing that it's supposed to be maybe hot, and it seems like it gets better. They'll move back shallow, and it seems like when they move back shallow, you just catch more numbers that way. The cold, they spread out, and it makes it harder to get a lot of fish.
What do you think of the way Hamilton and DeGray have been showing out lately with those 10-pounders?
It's crazy. I think it's, they even caught a 10-pounder out here on Ouachita. I think it was in the high school tournament.
And have you ever fished much on that lower end of Ouachita down near the dam where all that rocky, deep stuff is?
I have. It's kind of one of those things. It's a lot clearer down there, so certain days, there's real black stuff. It's not really the best. It just fish live on that lower end. It does really, really well when the grass is real good, and you get the and it's rainy and it's cloudy. That lower end does really well.
So, are you in or out as far as the live scope is concerned?
Is concerned, I love it for diving and crop fishing. Not with the tournament fishing. I'm not against it as he is tournament fishing, but I do like the these tournament trails have done. So for being on Ouachita this weekend, Saturday, and the sonar is that you get to use it through of the tournament day, and then after that you have to shut it off. And their tournaments that way, and I enjoyed it. So I think it's it's just it's definitely one of those things where everybody has their opinions on it.
Yeah, your dad has some pretty strong opinions.
And his dad being Mark Davis, who is world renowned as a professional angler.
So we're going to take Fisher, we've enjoyed having you on here. We're going to take a break and head on out, but people look him up if you want to have a guided fishing trip on Lake Ouachita, DeGray, or Hamilton. FisherDavisGuideService.com, and let us know how you do.
Yes, thank you.
And he's very reasonable. Back in a moment.
Ray Tucker here for Honda of North Little Rock. If you're a fan of the Triumph motorcycles, I have good news for you. Honda of North Little Rock carries the legendary classics to the cutting-edge rides. We carry Daytona 600, the iconic Bonneville Bobber, the TF450X, the stunning Bonneville Elvis Presley Edition, plus the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. We have gear, bikes, and full service for Triumph enthusiasts, and much, much more. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
March Mania is back in play at Gwatney Buick GMC. And the clock is ticking on the best deals of the year. 2026 GMC Canyon's available at just 3.9%. Get power, performance, and savings on 2026 Sierra 1500 Elevation as low as 0%. Call 501-945-4444. Power forward with Buick. 2026 Encore GX at just $199 a month. Or 2026 Invista at just $219 a month. Call 501-945-4444 and envision yourself in a 2026 Envision at an unheard of 0.9. This month, all the deals are a slam dunk because Gwatney Buick GMC will not be beat during the March Mania sale. 501-945-4444. Gwatney Buick GMC, 5700 Landers Road in North Little Rock. GwatneyBuickGMC.com. GMC, we are professional grade. Some vehicles require qualifying trade-in. All offers with approved credit. Encore and Invista are low mileage 24-month leases.
Down south, a handshake means something, and we let our actions do the talking. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm is rooted in Southern tradition and grit. Southern born and raised and Arkansas based, Brad Hendricks is named a Mid-South super lawyer year after year. So for car and big truck wrecks, medical malpractice, wrongful death, bankruptcy, and Social Security claims, his law firm produces results. The Brad Hendricks Law Firm. Southern roots, serious results.
Ray Tucker here for Honda of North Little Rock. If you're a fan of the Triumph motorcycles, I have good news for you. Honda of North Little Rock carries the legendary classics to the cutting-edge rides. We carry Daytona 600, the iconic Bonneville Bobber, the TF450X, the stunning Bonneville Elvis Presley Edition, plus the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. We have gear, bikes, and full service for Triumph enthusiasts, and much, much more. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
Hi, this is Joe Klein, former Razorback and owner of Corky's Ribs and Barbecue.
And I'm Anthony Lucas, also a proud former Razorback and Corky's Barbecue regular customer.
We may represent different sports in different decades, but all generations of hogs agree.
Corky's is the only place to get the most delicious ribs and barbecue at a winning price.
So stop into Corky's now and every day for never-ending specials.
Corky's,
where the hogs come home, baby.
Corky's Ribs and Barbecue.
Razorback Foundation members, it's time to renew your membership. Annual Fund Pledge renewals are now open and due March 31st. Renew now by visiting RazorbackFoundation.com or text RENEW to 479-349-4313. Be part of the tradition for the new era of Razorback football under Coach Silverfield. Renew your Razorback Foundation membership today. Text RENEW to 479-349-4313. Go Hogs!
Ray Tucker here for Honda of North Little Rock. If you're a fan of the Triumph motorcycles, I have good news for you. Honda of North Little Rock carries the legendary classics to the cutting-edge rides. We carry Daytona 600, the iconic Bonneville Bobber, the TF450X, the stunning Bonneville Elvis Presley Edition, plus the Rocket 3 Evel Knievel. We have gear, bikes, and full service for Triumph enthusiasts, and much, much more. Come see us at Honda of North Little Rock, your family fun headquarters.
And we're back with Ray Tucker's Arkansas Outdoors.
We're back.
I think I just blew Ray out. Sorry about that. We're visiting with Ron. I blew everybody out, didn't I? All right, we're visiting with Ron Blome.
I took care of that.
Dirty look. And we've got John Pineda, and we've got Mark Wingfield, and we're back to the fly fishing film tour, and I'll dial it down just a little bit.
Let's take you on a great fly fishing trip. All you have to do is go to the River Market, the Cowles Ryan Robinson Theater, Saturday, April 4th, $15 will get you in, and you can buy raffle tickets. But we're going to take you first to Iceland for great fishing. We're going to go down to Argentina. We're going to go to the Yukon. We're going to go to Colorado. We're going to go to the Pacific Northwest, the Snake River in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and a bunch of other great places in between. These are phenomenal short films, very high-end, all 8K, 4K productions. Blow your socks off. And then you got a chance to win some high-end fishing gear. You've got a chance to win a guided fishing trip on Arkansas's great rivers, including one being offered by my friend John Panetta here. John, tell us about your guiding service.
Yeah, so I own Real Good Fishing. That's REEL. I do guided fishing tour, fly fishing tours out on the Saline River for smallmouth bass and the Little Red River for its world-renowned trout. You can catch me at www.realgoodfishingar.com. Yeah, come on by the film fest and get you a chance to win a guided trip with me out there. We'll go have some fun. Them smallmouth, they're starting to warm up out there too. So
you keep looking over at me every time you say smallmouth.
I'm subliminally doing that for you there.
If Brian were a fish, he'd be a largemouth bass.
Something about those smallmouth. I love fly fishing for our trout here, but yeah, it's really special to get out there on that Saline River. It's a place that, surprisingly enough, is close to the city as it is. It hasn't been touched very much, and I have a very, very special place that I can take you out there.
So you fly fish for smallmouth?
Yeah, I fly fish only for smallmouth out there.
Really?
And,
okay.
And catch and release only.
We haven't done that, Brian.
We have not done that.
Yeah.
Need to.
It's a fun trip. It's something to catch them smallmouth on the fly rod.
All right, how do people get in touch with you real quick?
Yeah, so just reach me at realgoodfishingar.com, or you can reach out to any social platform and see me there.
And if you want your tickets for the film tour, we're selling them pretty fast, but we still got some left. Go to arkansasflyfishers.com and then click on the store link, and it'll take you to the ticket sales and the raffle sales. And we've got a great sponsor too, Mark.
Yeah. Our primary and largest sponsor is Fish On Custom Fly Rods. Joey Mole is the owner and proprietor, and they do a great job. Going to be bringing a lot of neat merchandise, all centered around the fly fishing lifestyle. So you need to come out and see that. They also have Jameson Mosley painting as well. And I think he's maybe a silent partner
live painting
there within Fish On. But so some real cool things, and just like John, we've got several guys that will be there. Matt Milner, Cody Griffin will be there, I think, as well. And for those of you who don't know, we have one really good fly fishing store here in Central Arkansas, and that was Ozark Angler. Cody just bought that, and so he might spend a little time and update you on all the great things he's got going on. And he also bought the Heber Springs location also.
I've got inside both stores in the last week.
Have you?
And kudos to the past owners and management, and Tom Hawthorne did a great job bringing fly fishing into this state. But, a little breath of fresh air has helped, and Cody's got a lot of great new merchandise in there. So if you haven't been out by the Ozark Angler out in West Little Rock, right there by Aldi's, stop in sometime.
Brian, he looked at us when he said fresh air.
Yeah. Do you remember when they had the Orvis shop on Kavanaugh?
I do.
Yeah.
Dr.
Hedges.
Hedges, yeah. Dr. Hedges.
Yeah,
in fact, my first fly fishing lesson was by his son, John.
I'll be darned.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, we talk about these films. One of the things I love about them is how authentic they are. They're not highlight reels. You see the wind knots, and you see the missed fish and the anguish and the guys falling to their knees, just heartbroken over either missing a take or getting a break off and everything. And anybody that's ever fly fished can relate to any one of these films, even if you haven't been in the place. They're universal in content.
Yeah. There was a series for a couple of years with some guys and Dwayne Chocolate and these guys who were out fishing, and they would keep missing the stripers and the various fish, and it was hilarious. But nice to watch other people fail at it because we do it so well.
That's why I love to watch the Masters and watch these pros miss all the punts that I was missing.
you feel a little.
He just compared himself to the pros. Is what he's trying to do.
No.
Did not do that. So the fly fishing film tour coming up at the Ron Robinson Theater at the Central Arkansas Library System. Well, that's what it is.
April 4th.
April 4th. It's a fabulous facility.
Come on out.
Yeah, come and join us.
Come join us
Hey,
and
bring
come
your
early enough
kids.
for the mixer. And it's great for kids. They'll
Bring the kids. They will love it.
It is
a
a something-
special raffle just for the kids too this year.
Yeah.
There is something for everybody. Ray and I will be there. Don't let that scare you away. And thank you for joining us on Ray Tucker's Arkansas Outdoors.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.